days ago when Coach Stephen Keshi unveiled a squad of 30. There were worries about some players being injured, not playing actively, being out, and there were worries about whether they will be ready on time for the World Cup. One of those players, one of such, is speed star Ahmed Musa. What's the good news around Ahmed Musa? The man you see on your screen has just been crowned the league champion in Russia. Ahmed Musa has won a second consecutive Russian Premier League title with CSKA Moscow, and that happened just a couple of hours ago. They beat Lokomotiv Moscow 1-0 earlier today in a very keenly contested encounter to retain their crown. And Ahmed Musa made a return to the team, CSKA Moscow, after spending a month on the sidelines as a result of injury. So the good news is that Ahmed Musa wasn't a spectator. Ahmed Musa was part of the action earlier today when CSKA Moscow became champions, back-to-back champions in the Russian league. And we are happy that Musa is back back playing, and we hope that he will translate this champions form to the World Cup with the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Well, we've talked about a player who has made it to the short list of 30. Let's also talk about another one or two other players who were not as lucky to be in Keshi's professional squad for the World Cup. We'll talk about the Dynamo Kiev duo of Brown Ideye and Lukman Haruna. The good news is that both players are also having winners' medals around their necks, and that happened also today when they became champions, winners of the Ukrainian Cup. So Brown Ideye has got to shake off the disappointment of not making the shortlist for the World Cup alongside his Nigerian colleague Lukman Haruna. They can bask in the euphoria of being Ukrainian Cup winners with their club, Dynamo Kiev. All right, so that's just some news around Nigerian players plying their trade in European leagues. We will go on a quick break. When we return, there's still plenty more to talk about on Sports Tonight. Join us again.
The importance of infrastructure in the development of any sport can never be overemphasized. Certainly, the completion of this facility will stimulate the steady development of the pool and talented footballers in this region, which will readily serve the national teams. We are of the firm belief that this will be the same in other regions where the project goes around the country. On completion, this center will enable our budding footballers to appropriately nurture their talent and will serve the various national teams as camping and training ground, bringing the teams closer to the immensely, intensely football-loving citizenry in the country.
I think it is very important for the member associations to have all adequate infrastructure for the development of football in the country and to allow the technical development to work together in good conditions. That is the target of FIFA, especially its honorable president, Joseph Blatter.
FIFA has very concerned about Italy. Young footballers the world over have come here in 1999 and 2009 to enjoy the hospitality of our team. Right opposite this facility is the game village. And in fact, we have two pitches of football there. One that is FIFA standard that is used for practice with artificial turf, and then the other one with natural grass.
All right, what you just saw on your screen is something that is quite remarkable around Nigerian football. Let me just quickly update you with what you just saw on your screen. What you saw was the FIFA goal project going to northeastern Nigeria, going to Bauchi, and it was an event that happened just a couple of days ago, yesterday, as part of events to fast-track the development of football in Nigeria. It was the foundation stone laying ceremony of the first regional technical center by the World Soccer Governing Body, FIFA, in Bauchi, northeastern Nigeria. Of course, you know that the FIFA Gold Project has been on in different parts of Nigeria, and for the first time, it's going to the northeast and it's going to Bauchi. The Bauchi Technical Center of the FIFA Gold Project will accommodate players' hostel, accommodate the synthetic football pitch, grass pitches as well as other facilities to enhance the development of football in Nigeria. It will be solely financed, of course, by the Federation of International Football, FIFA. And of course, that is another applause scored by the Alhaji Aminu Megeri-led board of the Nigerian Football Federation. So congratulations, NFF, another gold project in Nigeria, this time going to the Northeast. And we hope that it's not going to stop there. We hope to see this FIFA gold project go across the geopolitical zones and, of course, lay solid foundation for football development in Nigeria. All right, talking about football development, let's talk about what Channels is doing, putting their mouth where their money is, or is it putting your money where your mouth is? It doesn't really matter. Something is being put somewhere. That's what is important, and Channels is surely leading the way. That's Channels National Kids Club, and Austin has joined me now, and when you see Austin, you know he's been working all day, and that's why he's here to update us what's going on around the Channels National Kids Cup. Austin, 8 teams now left, and I feel these 8 teams can smell the national finals. Just win one more game, and you are there for the national finals, which is like the icing on the cake.
Yeah, that's it, and that's what Pampers were saying to me today, that they can't come this far and then you go back. So that's it, quarterfinalists already towing. We started with 24 teams, now 8 remaining. Ibutemeta Primary School, Goodness and Mercy Primary School, Dr. Teslim Elias, I must say they play good football. Christ Assembly Primary School, Uni France, that's another admirable team. They're in the quarterfinals. Toibat Primary School, Pampas Primary School, Toyin. They brought almost half of their pupils to come and give support to their team. And they went on to win 4-0. That's it. And then Ago Egba, for Pampas, they are meeting Ago Egba. That's a big one for them. Should they beat Ago Egba, they will represent Lagos at the Nationals. Big one. So it's so much fun today. Perfect weather. Remember, the games played today were the rescheduled games from the ones that rain did not allow us play. And today we saw good football, and I tell you, talents abound in the school. So we need to go back to the schools and bring out those talents.
Also, talk to us about these fixtures that we're seeing on the screen, quarterfinal fixtures, the time, and where these games are going to be played tomorrow.
Campus Square, 4 games. Campus Square.
All games Campus Square tomorrow.
All games Campus Square. We must get the 4 teams that will represent Lagos at the Nationals. And what a cracker we're going to see when Ibutemeta will file out against Uni France. I cannot wait to see that game because both teams have been outstanding. Goodness and Mercy will play Toibat. Dr. Teslim Elias will take on Pampas, and then Christ Assembly will play Ago Egba. So we already have our quarterfinal fixtures. So we're waiting for the teams to come and prove to us that you can represent Lagos State at the Nationals. It's just getting bigger to him.
Let me, allow you to go because I know you are busy putting a few things together, and I need to allow you to go very quickly. But let's get from you your own thoughts around what we've seen in the last couple of days. We've seen plenty of goals, excitement, the quality of football. What can you say about it very quickly?
I saw in the eyes of those kids saying, come to the schools and get us. You know, get involved, you know, put sports into the curriculum. You know, that joy that they are out of the classrooms for 1-2 hours to actually show that they have talent. You see them doing it. I watched St. Bernadette, and then the goalkeeper, the reserve goalkeeper thought the goalkeeper playing was the problem, and then he said they should remove him. He was wearing a Messi jersey. We saw a Messi goalkeeper today, but then he went and then they considered 2 goals. But I could see his burning desire to play football, the yearning to